Hello, hello. So I get lots of requests for little beauty tricks that you want me to put into a video. A lot of them are so minute that they're not even worth really putting in their own video. So I thought it would be better to have you come along with me today and get ready with me. So I'm going to show you. Number one question I've had lately is, how do I store my makeup? So hopefully you can see this. I have it in some drawers here and stacked up a little bit. Look at all those pretty lipsticks and glosses and stains. Okay. And then I have my brushes over here. So I'm going to grab my brushes and we will get started. I really have no rhyme or reason for what I wear on my face from day to day. I could go with BB Tinted Moisturizer. I could go with liquid foundation. I really have no reason. I don't know. So, Glorious primer. Today feels like a good day for tinted moisturizer, so that's what I'm going to do. The fun thing about this is you can basically apply it like it's lotion. Sorry, the sun just went behind a cloud. Let me open up another window for you. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. All right, so with my BB, I always use a powder because this is basically kind of a lotion and I want to set it in. So I've taken about a week off from makeup, and believe it or not, my skin can change that quickly. I'm like a chameleon almost. So I'm going to try Velour pressed powder today. And with my pressed powder, I always use my powder puff brush. Then I want to use a light concealer for highlighting and hiding my under eye circles. So instead of a concealer brush, I will use a blending bud or my fingertips, which I'm probably just going to do right now. And I rub that into my lip a little bit because it's going to help my lip color stay. You know, it's really sad. I'm breathing heavy because I climbed into the bathtub to open that window. That's pretty out of shape. So if you want more coverage, you can dab, and that's gonna make a little thicker coat for you. Or I get annoyed and I just rub sometimes, but it's less coverage. On my under eye circles, I always push up because I want that instant eye lift effect. But contouring my nose is something that I do every single day. I like to do right under the arch of my brow to highlight that area. Okay, next, I am going to use my bronzer to do a little extra contouring. And with my bronzer, I always like my blusher brush. I rub it between the two colors. And I make a 3 and an E. I do just a little extra right here, and then bringing that forehead down. Blend it all in. Okay, sometimes I will squeeze the little tip, make it straight, go between the two colors, and I will come down on the sides of my nose, just for that little extra bit of contouring. I also like to go right there on my nose and right there, bringing that little button look out. And then right under my lip. Now I pick my blush. I'm a fan of Sweet. It goes with lots and lots of skin tones. And I'm just going to go right above that line I just contoured. Our blush lasts forever. So you want to just use just a tiny dab. That's the good thing about Younique's products, is they're very, it's called hyperpigmented, so you just need a very tiny bit to go a long way. Alright, so next I'm going to put my eye primer on my eyes so that it has a moment to set. I've talked to you about this before. Eye primer is good for two things. It's going to make, well, three things really. It's going to make your eyeshadow last longer. It's going to make your colors deeper. And it's also going to mask any little imperfections you have on your eyelid. You might have some veins or something that tend to poke through, and this will help cover those. So I just let that dry, and I move on to my eyebrows. My eyebrow liner in medium. Let me get on a mirror so you can see what I'm doing. Eyes, take your little end there, and this is called eyebrow liner for a reason, because you're going to line with it. So around the top. So the end of this has a little spoolie brush, and I just brush it out. Okay? Same with this eyebrow. So, your eyebrows are like your hair. And whether you think so or not, you probably have some natural highlights in there. So, I like to take my brow gel. That liner I just used was medium. This is the light shade. So, I'm going to give my eyebrows a little highlight. And comb them out as well. Okay, now I'm going to work on my eyes. So the first thing I like to do is take my pristine eyeliner, and I'm going to go on my bottom lid here, and this is going to make your eyes so much brighter. And then I just do the top corner there. So top corner, bottom lid. It's going to make them look more open. So if you have really big eyes, you might want to do that lower line in black if you want to bring them in a little bit, but big eyes are beautiful, so you shouldn't really want to hide that. Let's do palette 1 today. Let's go warm, even though I'm wearing cool shades. I take my palette and I start with my crease brush, and I'm going to set up a little mirror here so you can see this as I work. You want to hold at the end because that will give you more of a little more control and a little lighter touch at the same time. So let's start with swanky here. And the general rule is you want the darker shades in the outer crease of your eye. So I'm not going to rub, I'm going to tap onto my eye in a little V shape. Sometimes when I speed these videos up, it looks like I'm rubbing, but I am not. I am in fact dabbing. Make sure they're pretty even. Okay, I take my deluxe brush and I use whatever lighter shade I want. I think today I'm going to go with Sincere. And I dab it in, again holding more towards the bottom to get that looser touch. And I dab on the rest of the lid. Then I take another crease brush. You don't have to use a separate one. I do, I sell it, I have a million of everything. So I'm going to take a transition shade and I'm going to dab it in Brassy. And I'm going to go where the two colors meet. I'm just going to feather tap it on. See, it's transitioning. That's why it's a transition shade. Then I take my angled brush, sponge brush. You can see the end of it. It's a very soft brush. Oh, sorry, I'm flicking powder at you. I take my lightest shade here, Elated, and we're just gonna brush that up right next to the brow line to highlight a little bit more. Remember we put some concealer there as well. And it's just like it's drawing your brows a little more defined. Okay, then if I'm getting all fancy, I will take my brush, my liner shader brush, and I will do a little highlighting shade right on the inside. We'll go with that Brassy transition shade. And I just make a V around the inside of my eye. And that makes your eyes, again, brighter, opens them up. Then I'm going to do a little bit of liner on the bottom. You want to take the deepest shade you used, and I'm going to use a little bit of that Swanky and a little bit of this brown shade here, Chipper, and I'm going to go along my bottom lash line just to add a little bit of liner. And I don't go all the way across my eye. I just start at the very outer corner. It's not even the whole last half, but almost. Okay? There's something really sad about the moment you realize that you sold the product you wanted for yourself to a customer. But I will live. Okay, so I'm going to use my good old regular liquid eyeliner in black. I was going to use brown, but I sold it. Who bought it? Who was it? Tell me. Okay. Don't be afraid of liquid eyeliner. It is awesome. It's so awesome. Especially this one. Okay, you can see the end of it. Looks like a Sharpie marker. I'm going to hold my eye taut. Start at the inner corner. You can follow the lash line, holding it sideways. Pulling it all the way out to the end. And then making a little wing. Ooh, my eyes are tired. I can't handle this. Okay. This is so unsanitary. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's unsanitary. Use lotion instead. I literally basically just licked my eyeball. Like, don't do this. Okay, so then I like to smudge mine just a little bit, so that it doesn't have to look so defined. So I'm going to take that brush, my liner shader brush again. I'm going to use the other end this time. This little peppy here. And I'm just going to draw over that line. Actually, I'm going to pull my eye tight. And then I'm going to draw over it. And then smudge up on that little line there. Ooh, is it pretty? I like it. Okay. Okay, so something I'm going to tell you that's very helpful is if you hold a mirror underneath and put your mascara on, you can coat those bottom lashes better. Isn't my mirror cute? I should do a giveaway for one of these. Then I take my fibers and I ruffle them up against the end. And then I like to apply sideways and then straight on. And then you set with your gel. Then I like to do on both eyelashes just one more setting coat. All right, time for lips. What lip shade shall we wear to the gym today? Skittish. Okay. Do you know about our lip stains? They're fantastic. Okay, my lips have a little bit of concealer left on them. I'm going to take my Perky lip liner. Sometimes I like to wear lip liner as its own lipstick. Then I take my lip stain, shake it up a little bit. Okay, you wanna see something cool? It's not gonna come out. It's like a blizzard, like Dairy Queen. You can pair it with a fun gloss. You can see I usually use my clear one because I've got a whole bunch of pink in the tube. But I think today I'm feeling my lavish. And we'll get to the gym this evening and my husband will say, you could have at least washed off your lipstick to work out. And I will say, no, I couldn't because it's lip stain. Okay, so thank you guys for getting ready with me today. No, it doesn't take me this long every day. It takes me this long when I have to explain, and it takes me this long sometimes when I'm getting extra dolled up. I do have a 5-minute face. You can find that video on my YouTube channel. So thank you for watching. And if you have anything you would like to know how to do, just message me and I would be happy to do it. Bye.